Hello, and good evening to you. I hope you've had an absolutely wonderful day. This video is about data centers, cloud computing, and the on-passive network, right? Now, a data center is a physical facility. It stores and processes organizational data and applications. Why are they important? Well, because they store and manage massive amounts of data that organizations rely on day to day in their operations, right? Data centers are designed to deliver shared applications and data through a network of storage and computing resources. Now, OnPassive has a data center, and I'm under the impression that it's being used, right? We've got 3 more that are about to surface, and we expect to hear more about them this quarter. So, cloud computing. Simply put, cloud computing is the delivery of computing services, including servers, storage, database, networking software, analytics, and intelligence, all over the internet, right? The cloud, as we call it, right? So that we can offer faster innovation, flexible resources, and economies of scale, which simply means the bigger you get, the less expensive it becomes. So, having said that, there are lots of types of cloud services, right? And cloud storage enables us to make data available anywhere we are, anytime we need it. And that's the name of the game, right? Faster, better, sweeter. Instead of being tied to a location, a geolocation somewhere, whatever, or a specific device, people can access this data from anywhere in the world, from any device, as long as they've got an internet connection. Now, there are 4 main services or types of cloud computing. You've got serverless, serverless, right? You've got IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So those are the types, and you can pull out in a way from the main types, subtypes, but these main types are going to illustrate very well for us what we need to know. So I'm going to tie them in and explain them. So bear with me, and I'll make it all make sense in the end. The first one is serverless computing. Now, in computing, a server is a computer hardware or software that provides functionality for other programs and devices. And I mention this because it's a cloud computing model that allows developers to build and run applications and servers without having to manage the back-end infrastructure. This means it's a type where they don't need to have the computer and hardware and software that provides functionality to those other programs, okay? Now, the second one is what we called IaaS. It's Infrastructure as a Service, IaaS. Now, infrastructure as a service is a cloud computing service model that provides computing. The IaaS vendor provides the storage, network, the servers, and the virtualization, right? And this service enables users of it to kind of free themselves in a way from having to keep or maintain an on-prem or on-premises data center. And within this, there are, as I had mentioned earlier, other types of less robust service models. For instance, network as a service, NaaS. It is a cloud service model in which customers rent networking services from cloud providers. So it's limited. So that's why I'm naming these 4 main types, because they cover everything. Now, the second one is a platform as a service, PaaS. Platforms as a service are a complete cloud environment. In a PaaS, everything is included that developers, that's a key word, developers need to build, run, and manage applications from servers and operating systems all the way to networking, storage, the middleware tools, and more. Incidentally, middleware is a software that runs in the middle between an application and perhaps the operating system. So I hope that makes sense. The last one, which I'm sure we're all familiar with here, is software as a service, SaaS. Now, this is a cloud-based model for providing software to users. And in this model, users subscribe to an application instead of purchasing it and installing it. In other words, just like the OnPassive ecosystem, the products reside on a platform that we pull from, and we never have to download or worry about them on our own computer. So let's hear what Mr. Mufareh said a week ago, then we'll go over it, because that's how it's going to tie in why we need to know about data centers and all the things that I just went through. Hang on.
Let's get going with congratulations. We just launched our most robust and the highest level of AI cloud computing in multi-regions today, covering every continent as of today. So this is actually live, and the first application is actually on it right now, is OConnect. And he understands once you do the structure, I'm sure he will be giving you more user-friendly breakdown for what I am saying. As we go now, it will be a matter of turning a switch or two to add more regions, more as we go. No stopping on. Once you do the structure, the security is a big deal, and you have all the database aspects. Everything is tweaked, tested. We've tested this for a very long time, by the way, and it went live today. The team is so confident that they don't want to even wait a few more days to announce it. They said it's perfect. We had a very productive day on the company side today. So this is really the very first done, not just done deal. It is absolutely done achievement. There are a couple of more achievements, but here's where I would have to just give you a little bit, and then I leave it up to the team to make a proper presentation. We are bringing superior technologies and products, more and more products to the market. Let's begin with this beautiful OConnect as of now, which is on the verge of going to the release or to the launching release, to the main release edition. And that is going to be not only a game changer, it will just crush everything around, and it will definitely take over the field of video conferencing. Very simple, we know that. The features, the scalability, the love, the touch in that. I loved what Gina Leva reminded us with. Even if we give them the recipe, they're gonna screw it up. They don't have the heart. Yeah, so this is what they tried, okay? In some similar platforms, we're almost forgetting them. That's really good. To steal a few of our features, it didn't work. Their lack compassion and heart. What we have, what we've succeeded in achieving in OConnect, not only every feature that we always wished for in a video conference platform, we made it perfect. But also we put much love in it that, again, in a couple of weeks, we're just going to see something that is a game changer. It will be the biggest, most powerful webinar system ever existed, and it will continue advancing as long as we are alive. And we are going to help everybody use this technology, and they have the ability to also be compensated with us. What a beautiful concept. Not only they are able to save money, but they are able to get paid with us. Add to that, they get more, not only this application. And this is exactly what we're going to do. So we're just about to say, hey, this is the flag. This is the finish line with almost, with OConnect, and it's perfect. I can tell you that we're just about to reach that stage. To be able to see perfect our standards, it's perfect. And now we move on to the next thing. By the time you get to enjoy this, we are already working on a few things. In fact, many things at the same time. We're just going to package them and release them in a perfect condition. That's how we do it. How you do anything is how you do everything. And that's how we do every feature in OConnect and how we do the entire application. We perfect it, we stabilize it, we scale it, and now it is going to blow up positively.
Now that was awesome, right? Mr. Mufareh started out the new year with a big congratulations. Then he further captured our attention by announcing OnPassive had just launched our highest level of AI cloud computing. It's multi-regional and connects continents. I mean, man, this is huge. So now you can understand a little bit why I'm talking about data centers, but it's going to become more clear here in a minute. He then went on to say that the OnPassive flagship product, OConnect, that we all know and love, is now running on that network, our network. And the magnitude of this cannot be, well, let's put it this way. It can be underscored by the fact that we're going to be directly competing with top global web service providers, one of which is Amazon Web Services, and we even use them, right? Now, Bloomberg analyst Anurag Rana, he estimated that AWS's value is somewhere between 1.5 trillion and 2 trillion US dollars. Yeah, there's money in them thar hills, right? So you can bet with confidence that OnPassive is going to be providing storage, network, service, virtualization, and all the other stuff that we just mentioned in those 4 types, right? The 4 types we just talked about, everything in them, which includes all the subtypes that will eventually pop out and people don't understand. Now, he went on to say that the teams, which had been working on all this stuff for quite a while, as you can imagine, not only said that it was done, they said it's perfect. Of course, when I say teams, I'm referring primarily in this case to the tech teams, those in Hyderabad, who have done an absolutely superb job, right? I mean, just an incredible job. But there are other teams. You've got the financial team, the legal teams, the compliance teams, and other teams, right? That are all integral to ensuring these types of developments roll out as planned and are done with as little resistance as possible. So to that end, we can expect challenges that, right? And actually we're facing some with OConnect right now. Buttons or icons that come and go and, ghost in the work, so to speak, right? Difficulty in logging on and things like that. We can expect that because those are the consequences or the result of migrating OConnect and everything it needs to run to our network. Again, we just opened a multi-regional network that is connecting the continents, right? So, and this is huge. OConnect is on it, right? So, I mean, it's there. Anyway, this is to say that OConnect is not on AWS. It's on our own network. So, absolutely, this is huge for us. And know that there's going to be some minor challenges, some glitches, if you will, that are probably going to be tweaked. They're going to be tweaked. And we don't know exactly what they are or what's going on, but Mr. Mufareh did say there's a lot of good stuff going on in the background. So we know that there's things being done. We know that the development is continuing and we are moving forward. So hang in there. Just know that great things are happening in the background. And you've heard it before. We're about to be in the best shape of our lives. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you much. I wish only blessing and blessing for each and every one of you, and I am looking forward to going forward. Bye.